welcome to Tarot by Taja. I am doing a reading using the Major Arcana only with the Gilded Tarot deck for the whole of 2017, and the reason I'm using the Major Arcana only is because it's such a long period of time. It will give me an idea what to relay to you on the major influences that could potentially come up for you in 2017. So these are major, these are the big influences that could be affecting you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, because obviously this is an overview of the major things and the influences. Obviously you've got free will in that. You know, these are just influences, decisions and things and issues that could be coming up for you. You could contact me to book a reading on my website, tarotbytaja.com, or you could email me to sort that out on taja@tarot.com. I'll get on with your reading. So I have pre-shuffled the deck and drawn for you to save time. And the first card you have drawn is in your position where you are in the situation is the Justice card. The Justice card could represent anything of a legal nature, business, legal, anything like that, as you would consider from Justice. Possibly something, looking quickly over the other cards, maybe this is something to do with a marriage, could be a divorce, contracts, business, anything of that nature that you're looking at, or will be looking at in 2017. It could potentially be marriage even. So this is something that will be an issue to you, or potentially an issue to you, or you'll be involved in the year 2017. In the second position, we have the Moon card. With the Moon, this is in your wish card, and I think this is a card that it can be a card of deceit and illusion. So it could be that you're trying to read between the lines, possibly, or the need to read between the lines, maybe with contracts or people. Hopefully it's not you trying to deceive anyone. I can't see it looking at the other cards that you've got in your spread, so I don't think so. I think it's just to be careful. Bide your time, and I think that's what you want to do. Just bide your time and see how things unfold. And in the third position, lovely card, the High Priestess. This is in your hopes and fears. This can be about your intuition. It's in the hopes and fears, so it very much depends on the situation. You could be thinking that something with this card, something could actually come up that, as with the Moon before it, you've been biding your time, and now maybe withdrawing that card, maybe something will become apparent and it will be clear to you. So maybe clear to you in a positive way. It doesn't have to be, you know, people keeping things from you for any sort of malicious reason. I mean, it can, but it can also be that maybe not all is clear, and maybe with this card coming up in your hopes and fears position, maybe things will become clearer to you now, moving on. In the fourth position, you have drawn the Wheel of Fortune. Good card, because it's what's in your favour. So as this is in your what's in your favour position and what's going for you position, basically this will normally turn out in your favour. So I think we could, quite comfortably say, drawing that after the other two, the Justice, the Moon, or the other three, the Justice, the Moon and the High Priestess, and what we've seen in those in this, or what I've picked up in those from this reading, I think that the outcome is going to be good for you, or the situation will be good for you. In the obstacles position, you have the Hanging Man, and this is, I think you're going to have some hold-ups as well, which could be a bit frustrating for you, especially if you are, it's been going on for a while, because remember, this is for the whole of 2017, but, you know, things do take time. You know, things take time to unfold, and, you know, a year in the whole course of things is just a you know, blink of an eye, really. So I think you could find yourself becoming a little impatient, but use this to your advantage. I think what this is suggesting here is if things are held up, maybe that's for a reason, because things are becoming clearer, as indicated with the moon, where things were slightly hidden, and the high priestess, where things could be coming out into the open. So this really, even though it's an obstacle, and I think that's because it's going to be a bit frustrating for you, that can actually work in your favour. So use it, I think, in your favour. And in the outcome position, you have the beautiful Lovers card, which is lovely. And I think with this, I think it's a very passionate card. It is a nice energy card. So I think that it will have a positive outcome. But if I just sort of take a step back and I'm looking at the situation, I mean, possibly this could be a marriage, and you know, you've been getting to know the person, making sure that it's really what you want to do. Things, you may be getting to know that person a bit more with the High Priestess, having your intuition raised, and finding out that is actually what you really want. Fortune card with it going in your favour. Things going in on hold for a little while, which gives you time. It gives you a little bit more time. Make sure you've got everything right and all your ducks are in a row, and it's really what you want to do. And then with the Lovers, possibly it could be something like maybe a divorce even, because you've met somebody else and you've had to go through this to be with them, or maybe it is you're seriously contemplating marrying someone, and by the time you get to the end of it, it's you're pretty sure and you get what you want. Anyway, I hope that has been of some insight to you, and possibly will maybe when you look back over 2017. But as it is just a general reading, please keep an eye out for the monthly readings, where I will be using the full deck, the Major and the Minor Arcana, as obviously they're in the 12-month slot, so I could go in more depth into each month for each sign of the zodiac. But obviously, once again, if you want to go into more depth into your particular circumstances and set of circumstances, please contact me, and I will arrange for you to have a personal reading. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy 2017. Thank you. Bye-bye.